Well, I told you all earlier that we had a guest on this week on Word of Truth and Gospel Videos, and they are here and ready to tell you about this wonderful business that's been in our community for a very long time. But right now, we have someone else that's going to be directing it. So we want to let you know who that person is, and we want to introduce you to him and his beautiful, beautiful wife. And now we're getting ready to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Tim Williams.
Yes, my name is Basil Tim Williams, and this is my beautiful wife, Lula Williams, and we thank you for inviting us into your homes. We're here speaking with this beautiful young lady just to let you all know that Richardson Funeral Home is in your community. It has been in your community and will always be here for you in your community.
All right. Brother Williams, well, might want to know, how do they actually get in contact with you all for some of your services that you offer? Because I'm sure you have some planning that you can do for them. And I know you're located on West Thomas.
Yes.
Also, you can call it Highway 190. Yes. All of that near Aberson.
Yes.
Okay. And so we want to let you know that you can go over and you can go in and you can make arrangements to talk to whoever they have that's going to be doing these plans with you. And he's going to tell you a little bit more about some other things that they do. We're not going to get in all the details, but we want to let you know how he is connected to Richardson Funeral Home. Because I know many of you remember Superintendent Samuel Richardson, but he's gone on to be with the Lord now. So now this young man here and his family and others are running the funeral home now. So he's going to tell you what his connection is to the late, great Superintendent Samuel Richardson.
Yes. First of all, let me give you our phone number. It's 985-542-4211 here in the Hammond, Louisiana area. And I'm going to let you know how I'm connected. My mother is his sister.
Okay.
My grandfather was Superintendent Alexander Richardson Sr., and I'm a grandchild from his daughter. That's how I'm connected.
Okay, and I understand that he started this funeral home over 60 years ago?
Yes, over 60 years ago.
Okay, and it's been going strong for 60 years?
60 years, going strong, and it will always be here.
Okay, and I understand that you're going to be over the Coverton and the Hammond location, correct?
Correct.
Okay, but I understand there are several Richardson locations.
Yes, there's several Richardson locations in other areas, but we're really wanting to build up the Hammond and the Covington area. We're doing some great things there. We love it. Everyone's pretty satisfied, and we'll be looking to see you guys. Hopefully we won't see you the wrong way though.
But he's looking to see you guys in order to plan for the other way. Because, you know, we realize that the other way is going to come one day. So that's why they are in business to help those who will go through. But now, you said that there are some ways that you can comfort the family.
Yes, what we do, we specialize in taking the family from start to finish in the bereavement process. You give us a call and we can have you to come into the office in the Hammond or Covington area, or we can come to your home, wherever you may be. And we'll slowly take you through the information, go through your information. We also accept insurance from everyone. So if you're paying for insurance somewhere else, we can help you, walk you through that process as well.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you all offer services where people can come in and they can talk with you all and pre-arrange services with you all. They can get insurance through you all, as well as they can come in and already have insurance, and they can still make plans with you all in case someone does pass.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's great. And when you were saying walking through the process of the beginning to finish, so if a person has not come in and so happens someone passes, and you like for them to be able, well, you were saying that they are able to come in, they don't have to go through this alone.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, we have licensed
Right.
morticians. We also have licensed directors that specialize in these areas and that will understand and that are experienced in that particular process.
Okay. Well, Brother Williams, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but in this field, how long have you been dealing with this field of work? Because I know you do some other things, but you are a descendant, so you've been dealing with it all your life, being a descendant.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, because I know even with Pastor Richardson and stuff, he was a principal first and a school teacher first.
Yes.
But then he also specialized in the funeral home services. Did he actually just, by his father being a part of it, do all the family members go to school in this, or do they just learn it hands-on?
Yeah. Well, basically, we all have been around it,
Okay.
and it's kind of like when your family members are mostly doctors.
Okay.
And
Right.
you know a little something about being a doctor.
Right.
And
right.
so in college, in high school, I started being involved with the funeral home years ago in the 80s. And through college, from time to time, I worked at the funeral homes.
Okay.
I've always admired it. And the opportunity came for me to take it to another level. And here I am.
And it's wonderful to know that he's not just a funeral director, he's not just operating the funeral home, but he also has, did you complete when you were in college? You did some college, you said?
Yes, I did college.
Okay, okay.
Yes, I sure did.
Business level, so that's why he's a businessman, because he's been preparing a long time. He's been
Yes.
setting himself up for this. And I understand your wife is a school teacher?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Oh, and so, you know, that's good for being in the funeral service industry business too, because you got to have a caring spirit.
Yes. We have always had a very service-oriented relationship. Even in our prior business, the business that we have, we've always catered to the community. We've always been there for the community. We just have always loved serving people.
Right.
It's something that we just enjoy, you know, even
Right.
without business. We love serving friends. We love helping out in the community. So we are a service couple.
And so that's wonderful.
Yes.
Y'all heard it. Okay, we talking about the Richardson Funeral Home, the one and only Richardson Funeral Home. And as Brother William has said, he is operating the Covington location, also the Hammond location. And he would love to have you stop by. They have friendly service there. They have a beautiful secretary that will greet you when you come. They have morticians that have been in this business a long time, and they are well and qualified and able to serve you and your family. Is there anything else that we want to make sure we cover everything.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you would like to just talk about or expound on to make sure they are clear on what
Yes,
you offer?
well, we offer also flowers, if whatever particular type flowers individuals would be interested in. We also have limousine services.
Okay.
We also do basically whatever that's deemed necessary for that particular family to allow themselves to be relaxed.
Okay, so what I get here is he's saying that in order to walk you through the whole process, and you don't have to be burdened down and worried while you're grieving, if you so happen to lose your loved one, come on over to the Richardson Funeral Home and let them know what all you need. If there's flowers you need, if there are card stores you need, you can direct all your friends and family. Just check with Richardson Funeral Home. They are handling everything for us. And they'll be able to get the flowers, tell you what florist to go to. Am I right?
Yes.
Be able to tell you what florist to go to. And then if you just need, they have counselors they can get you in touch with. If you're grieving, like, you know, people have grieving processes, and I've heard here recently different churches are having a process where you can go through your bereavement, because
Yes.
some people cannot deal with that.
Yes, yes.
And so you all know how to direct them
Yes, we
to
do.
all of that.
Mhm.
So I tell you what, Richardson Funeral Home is there for you, and we all
Mhm.
must pass that way. We're not in a hurry, but who knows? We never know. And they're telling you Richardson Funeral Home is the place to be.
Yes, we are the place to be. And the size of our chapel is very nice and large, that would accommodate large families. And our prices are very economical, and they are pretty good. So,
Right.
Yes, God.
And I can agree, because I feel comfortable every time I go to Richardson Funeral Home to lay out. And I know sometimes everybody's not always connected to a church in the area, or there are some people who have been away from church a long time, and sometimes they need a place to go through.
Mhm.
Because not that they're not saved or they don't love the Lord,
Exactly.
but it's just that they've been away from the church for a long time. So they need a place to go. So they have those accommodations, and they also have the place for the preachers to come in and do the eulogy
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They're trying to make it as convenient as they can for each of you, because they know that you're already going to be going through a hard time. So they want to make sure that they make you as comfortable as possible. And I just ask you to go over and talk to this gentleman and the secretary, and realize that him and his wife both, they stand as a family in this business.
Yes.
And then it's a great heritage from his mother's side of the family.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to let him have the last words, and then we're going to go and we're going to play a commercial on Richardson Funeral Home with all the locations. Both locations is going to have the information for both locations, Coverton as well as Hammond location.
Yes, we here at Richardson Funeral Home, we appreciate you allowing us to come into your homes and explain and let you know that we are here. Explain and let you know that we are completing renovations. Explain to let you know that we also have cremation services that a lot of individuals are now taking advantage of, and also full service funerals. So if you curious, if you just want to come by and say hi, if you have someone that you know of that needs to speak with us on any subject that may be needed to understand, they need to understand more, just give us a call. Give us a call at 542-4211 here in Hammond, and also give us a call at 892-6067 in Covington.